Good morning, everyone. Delighted to be here and to see quite a few familiar faces. We came to the party rather late. I think we've just begun our second year of the platform. But having come to the party late, I think we caught up with the festivities quite quickly. We started with speaking to Richard last May or June. And we bought the platform, and by the summer holidays, by some miracle, we had managed to have a person trained in every primary school, 2 of whom are here, who agreed to become coordinators. And that's really been the mainstay of everything we've done with the platform. We've got a coordinator in every class, every school. We've got 20 primaries. Richard calls us a bijou authority. So we've got 20 primaries and 20 coordinators, all of whom are wonderful, and everything that comes from Education Scotland, from Richard, from all the outside agencies that comes to me, goes to them, is delivered, which is really, I think, one of the key things to happen in terms of it. So we bought the platform in June. We had everyone trained, and by August we decided, I know lots of other authorities, I think that's one of the good things about 1+2 is that everybody's doing it differently, but we're all kind of doing the same in the bigger picture. But we decided to go for it and do it from primary 1 all the way through to primary 7 in every school. So we've got 6 clusters, 5 of whom have French as L2 and 1 has Spanish as L2. And then I think the plan is more or less to swap around, although we've got 2 looking at Gaelic, 1 looking at BSL just now in a school where they have an extra unit for children with hearing impairment. So generally it's been quite easy because of that. I know that bigger authorities and more of a mix have more issues. But the training we've done now, I think we've trained about 120 people. And that's mostly been via Richard. Somebody said at one of the training sessions, if we could just put that in a bottle, we could call it l'essence de Richard. Because I'm sure those of you who have been part of Richard's training will know that he does really deliver exactly what teachers are looking for: support and comfort, and a wee bit of, it's not really as hard as you think. And that's actually, I've followed that lead, and that's kind of what I do when I go and deliver collegiate sessions and some extra training in the schools. So we've trained people over the year. We've also, the coordinators I've tried to meet with regularly and update them and try to support them and help them to deliver more things, which these 2 ladies will speak to you about shortly. That's really worked well for us. I do a lot of networking in the queue at the checkout at Tesco's. Say, will you please be my coordinator? Which often works very well. So I did train the trainer. See a few faces from the first train the trainer here. And then we followed up with another. We've now got 9 people have completed train the trainer in Inverclyde. So really what we're looking at now is developing that training and to make it sustainable. I think we have to think about sustainability as well as we go along. Where our Spanish cluster, I think, are the ones who feel a wee bit left out. I think because although we've done the PowerLanguage platform training, the methodology, as you well know, is the same for the other languages, but we've identified that we need a wee bit more support for them. So we've started doing some training with LFE's Spanish tutor in the last few weeks, which is going really well. We're doing Twilights, and I think we've discovered, I don't know, I'm really interested to know how everybody else is finding this. Somebody said to me from another authority, at the beginning, we couldn't get enough training, we couldn't get enough people out, people were happy to try and get cover. And somebody said, I think we've maybe got the keen beans now, and we're looking at people who need to do the training but maybe don't have quite the same enthusiasm as the original people. I think we have to look at that and how that's developing as we go. So we're looking now at Twilights, doing more Twilights than full days, which is working for us. But as I said, everybody's got different ways of things working, and one of the things I'm looking forward today to is hearing all about how the things are in the other authorities. It's just a great opportunity for for networking. I was saying to the girls when we came through in the train this morning, you know, I go to national meetings, and I know a lot of you here do the same, but it's really the practitioners. I know I'm going on about this, but I think it's the practitioners are the ones who really give us the information that we need. I go into schools and ask people, you know, pretty basic questions about how things are going, because I think it's one of the key things about the success of the 1+2 initiative. So I'm not going to say any more, Risha. Quelle surprise.